Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me in the booth, as always, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now Washington's starting group. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Nene down low with Gortat. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position.
J.R. Smith going from one of his best seasons in 2012-13 to one of his worst a year ago. I think his knee surgery in the offseason really got him off to a slow start. He didn't have the same bounce in his step, and he didn't find his game until late in the season.
Wade kicks to Smith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. All with it. Nene setting the pick for Wall. Outside, Pierce. Back to Wall. It's Pierce with the drive. Beal dishes to Pierce. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Shot's good. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wade passes to Whiteside. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Beal kicks to Pierce. And the pass to Beal. 3-pointer. Goes up again. And Nene with the lay-in. Good. Nene's got his first basket of the night.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And it's Wade penetrating. Smith with a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The Wizards making the playoffs last season for the first time in the last 6 years, playing around 500 basketball. Steve, what's the upside for this team in your opinion?
Well, their depth and history of injuries have to be a concern, Kevin. I mean, in the East, they'll remain a playoff team, but a contender for the title, I don't know.
And, you know, part of the depth issue for the Wizards is they struggled to find difference makers in the draft. Aside from taking John Wall first overall back in 2010, and their selections have more than often left a bit to be desired.
Now here's Wall. Nene into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Nene's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Miami no good on that time either.
Well, you look at some of the best picks in Wizards history. Earl the Pearl Monroe, Wes Unseld. Great players, but not as many great picks. And that's frankly why this has been one of the NBA's less successful teams over the years.
They double up Pierce. Nene with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. 5 on the clock. Beal gets a wide open look. Here's Gortat. And good work on the boards. They pick up the 2nd chance points.
Really getting after it on the offensive boards, adding to his early total with that putback.
Wade dishes to Smith. Pierce against Dang. Back to Smith. Buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got 9 points. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Whiteside. Washington making some changes. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3. Lamont Sessions, a 6'3" combo guard. He's actually pretty good guarding shooting guards. A good strength, especially in his legs, which allows him to stay in front of offensive players.
And Sessions, for his size at the guard position, has been a pretty good rebounder over his career. I think in a lot of ways he plays a little bigger than he is.
And Washington has possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Shot's good for Seraphin.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Wade. The jump hook, and the shot is good.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Now Sessions feeds it to Porter. Launches it, and that's not going to go. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Rasul Butler. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Humphries. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Sessions in at the point guard position. The Heat trail by 6. There's the triple. That's good from Dang on the assist by Wade.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And here's Sessions after the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. Butler kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 5. That one wide left.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Allen's shot is off. Wizards leading by 3.
Well, 2 seasons ago, the Heat were rolling. They won a franchise record 66 games. 27 of those came consecutively. Last season, they managed the regular season. They knew they had to pace themselves in an effort to try to win a 3rd straight championship.
And last season, I'd say, guys, the Heat more or less just conceded that #1 seed to the Pacers.
Yeah, almost like a marathon runner. You know, they just didn't want to burn out early, so they just kind of found their pace throughout the season. And they weren't worried too much about the home seed. They were concerned more with their own health. And I thought Eric Spoelstra handled all of those dynamics perfectly.
And here's Wall after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. And Wall, here we go now. It's rebounded by Bosch.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Pierce comes in for Porter. So it's Washington now. The Heat getting the bucket. And Wall. Here we go now. And again, Washington no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Wade outside. Fires from 18. And another basket for Miami.
That lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Wade against Wall. Wade passes to Smith.
Well, J.R. Smith, the guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
That one is no good.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs. But the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
Here's Nene, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The Wizards did have more experience than most people realized last year. Helped in the playoffs and in the regular season.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Wizards trail by 3. Having veterans in the locker room is such a benefit in so many ways. Wizards Have to owe some of their success last season to that.
Well, you know, veteran players bring perspective, they bring professionalism, they bring experience. And those are attributes that you can't be a playoff team without. And it served the Wizards well that they had those veterans.
And a missed layup.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Well, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
It's Wall with the drive. Beal from long range. Here's Nene. Right through the D for the layup. Nene's got 6.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Allen for 3, and no good trying to get that one. And we're through. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Smith. He's got 13 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he was taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Allen out there with Beasley. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Smith in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Well, last year his coach Eric Spoelstra made the claim that Bosh has transitioned into being an elite defender. He might have a point with the way Bosh has grown.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The feed to Nene. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. This one for 3. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Here's Wade. He's got 8. Pass to Bosh. Back to Wade. Wade left side. From 17 feet out. And it's Miami with another.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Wizards trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, after opting out of the last 2 years and $42 million of his contract, Dwayne Wade re-signed with the Heat for 2 years at about $31 million. Kevin, if he hadn't already solidified his place as the most beloved player in Miami Heat history, giving up over $10 million to help the team compete has to seal the deal.
Incredible, Doris. He said home is where the heart is. It's great to hear. Thanks. 1:57 left to play in the third. Seraphin dishes to Porter. Kicks it to Humphries. 6 to shoot. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Heat leading by 7.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. Remember after the 2011 Finals, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
Here is Sessions. Ray Allen picking up that last basket.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Now here is Smith. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. You talk about Coach Spoelstra staying open to new ideas. He spent time in the summer studying football coaches and their techniques.
Yeah, kind of an interdisciplinary interest in greatness. And, that's what goes into building a champion. Spoelstra, very intense and focused, always trying to find an edge, even if he has to kind of step outside the box a little bit.
Wade against Sessions. Kicks it out to Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen. Wizards trail by 9. Porter passes to Serafin. He dishes it to Sessions. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. Looking to end the run. Blocked. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter, and that one's good. Miami leading by 7. Wade outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And Butler, here we go. The shot will not go.
Come on.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It was a beautiful pass, nice, intelligent basketball. The execution was perfect, and that pass set up the open 3.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pierce is out there with Humphries, and it's Gortat in at the 5, down low. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Doubled by Smith, and Beal kicks to Humphries. Pass to Beal. There's the 3. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Smith in the posts, covered by Wall. And it's Smith missing. And Allen with the block. Dishes to Smith. Wade outside. Inside to Bosch. Power down with both hands. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Wall after the Heat pick up 2. Pierce wide open. He fires. The Wizards with another miss. Bosch up on top. Gortat covering. Bosch kicks to Smith. Lock at 6. And the basket good. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Washington calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Josh McRoberts comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. And a switcher also for Washington. Nene is checked in. Wall, that's good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside.
Here's Napier, covered by Wall. Heat moving the ball around. And Smith gets double-teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen inside the three-point line. And that one comes up a bit short. Wizards trail by 13. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Napier. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. Shabazz Napier, leading UConn to a national championship last season, showed he really can do it all. shoot, pass, penetrate. He's an excellent defender. Maybe not the upside of some other picks, but you know what you're getting with Nathan. A plug-in guard who can give you quality minutes right away.
That's his second personal foul. J.R. Smith.
The free throw drops for Smith.
You could point to a number of reasons why the Heat were so dominant at home last year, but one that stuck out to me, guys, was just how efficient they were offensively.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Wash comes in for Josh McRoberts. Luol Deng is checked in for Ray Allen. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Napier.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Wade dishes to Bosh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. The Heat won 32 games here at American Airlines Arena. As you said, Clark, their offense was just so doggone efficient. They seemed to score every time they had the ball.
Well, to validate what you're saying there, the Heat shot 51% from the floor last year. That's historic for a team to shoot that high a percentage. It won't be an easy thing to do this year without LeBron, but I still think the system is in place, and they've got some really good players still there.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he gets it to go.
4-3.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Smith with a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
That's good.
John Wall.
And here is Deng. And it's Wade penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Misses there. And so Miami take...
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score, and hopefully we can just keep building on it.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith.